One time when I was at Stars, I was like, yeah, I'd like to rent this costume, please. It's fantastic. It's like it's a bumblebee costume for a zombie social, because I'm hip. So I can say I've been to the zombie social. Ooh. So I asked him to write my name down. I'm like, my name's Tsang, and it's like TSNG, no Tsang, TSNG, Tsang, writing the Da Vinci Code. God damn it. The worst of all, though, was when I was signing a contract for my house. And I was with my housemates for this one, and they were like, okay, write your name down. And everyone was writing the name. I wrote my name. I got my own name wrong. Thought I'd be a hard man, you know, instead of going S, I go D. Oh, line. No S, squirrels, oh. And then eventually my flatmate gets a phone call from the banker saying, oh, by the way, Mr. Chang can't live with you guys, I'm afraid. Mr. Chang, who's that? And the person tells it to the people around him. And they laugh, they're like, who's that loser? It's a shame those people were the BBC. In today's news, local idiot can't spell name. Public reaction a minute. It's a shame that not everyone knows my last name, because some... I know. I'll give you my autograph later. So, one time I was at a bus stop, and this old man comes up to me, and he goes, so, where are you from? And I'm just, you know, because you get asked that every day, as you do, I'm like, yeah, I'm from Blackpool. And he says, no, where are you really from? And I'm just sat there going, you are kidding. So I thought, you know, why can't I just make it really obvious? Go, sorry, sir. Oh, you asked where I'm from. Oh, sorry, I could not answer that question. Sorry. Oh, I can cook your food if that will make you happy. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Oh, accept my apology. Didn't say that. Just said, yeah, my dad's from China and my mom's from Spain. And he's like, oh, I can tell you're that Mexican guy, aren't you? I'm like, what did I just say? So, where are you from? Because this guy's really old, he forgets his things, bless him, he's just like an old neighbour. But still, when you're in the bus stop getting that kind of stuff, it's no good. But the good thing about answering questions like these is that it builds character. And character is a part of improv, which I love to do. Now, improv is a scary business because it relies on audience suggestions. And for the characterization, I've had some really dodgy ones. So, can I have a suggestion, please? For example, anything.
Eggs.
Yeah, eggs. Dean, you're an egg. Do something. Can I hatch now? No. Okay, see you then. Woo! And then that's it. But sometimes, some people are really sinister. Like, you have your friends in the crowd and they're like, oh, it's Dean, we're gonna fuck him over real bad. It's like, so, suggestions please, Dean, what for like Joe? Oh, he's like a cool Tyrannosaurus Rex with missiles for arms. How about Dean? Oh, he's a paralyzed mime. And so what I literally did was I just laid on the floor for 15 minutes going, help me to God. And then no one helped me. It's part of improv. And the best thing about improv, though, is that people can take it in different ways, what a suggestion could be. So my friend gets a suggestion, oh, you're Dean's dad. And he was like, I am Dean's father. Oh, I saved the world 12 times in a row. Oh, I'm gonna play the piano with my six-pack. Oh. Whereas if it was me, I'd be like, oh, son, come to Hong Kong to study English. It's like, no, Dad, for the 1000th time, no. Oh, come on, son, come on, you like the Pikachu, Come on, son, come, I give you Pokemon. I'm like, no, Dad, because this is actually how phone conversations work with me and my dad. It's like, oh, Dean, I miss you so much, even though I've not seen you for 15 years. And my mum says, oh, don't worry, Dean, he's just drunk. And I think, drunk on what? It could be anything. It's like sake. It's like, oh, it's delicious. No one agrees with me, but oh well. Or if it's like jelly babies, like, oh, so cool. Oh, jelly baby. Could be anything, literally anything. But sometimes I think to myself, what if I did go to Hong Kong to meet him? Like, what if I did take that 14-hour flight and saw those seagulls that Tom's so scared about? Just like flying across, like watching me, bodyguards. So like, imagine if I was just flying and I landed at the airport. Got my accent changing, I am. Right, landed on the airport. And I get out and I see my dad. Dad, oh my God, your hair. And then I walk up to him and he unzips his face. It's like, oh, not my dad then. So, yeah. Turns out it's the FBI. He's like, oh, so I've seen your internet history, son. Not too bad. I'm like, fuck, they're gonna arrest me, aren't you? It's like, yep, sorry, mate. So I go to the interrogation room, and I sit down, and I'm like, fuck, what have I done now? And he leaves, and the man comes in, and the first thing the man says is, so, where are you really from? Thank God that's never gonna happen, so far. So, what's my next joke? Oh God, don't you hear when you blank it out? Well, when I was seeing other people perform comedy, I was like, you got a joke, but I've got a rebuttal. Yeah. Like, not even a rebuttal, just an add-on to the joke. Like Tom with his Sphere of Seagulls. I completely agree with that. Deadly beans. Have you seen TV tropes where they tell you about all the things that go on in the movies and the effects they have on the people? Well, there's a thing called the stormtrooper effect, where you have like 1,000 stormtroopers shoot 1 billion bullets and they all miss, but if one shoots a bullet, it hits in the heart and everyone dies. Well, I had that with seagulls. Like, have you ever seen Niagara Falls in Aberystwyth? It's the seagulls at night. Oh God. Luckily, none of them hit me. I'm like Neo, like dodging bullets. I'm swiveling side to side. I'm like, I can do this. I can get home in 10 seconds if I just continue boogieing. Yeah, when I'm up Constitution Hill, gazing at the sunlight, you suddenly hear like a missile begin to drop from the sky from a lone seagull. And it hits me completely on the face, and I'm like, God damn it. It was one out of 1 million, and it hit me on the face. Not as bad as my friend who opened her mouth one day while looking at the sky. You can see where this is going. Oh boy, it was not a good experience, not at all. Oh, well. My mum warned me about this kind of silence. Said, Dean, don't get this kind of silence in comedy at all. If you do, then not going to have a homework for the summer, I'm afraid. He was like, well, okay, Coke, calm down. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, thinking ideas. I need the box. Give me the box. I need the box. Give me the box. Right. So, hypothetical scenarios, they're fantastic things. Like, what would you do if suddenly you woke up and there was like a fist right above your face, the size of the house? What would you do? You don't know. But it's good to brood on these kind of things. They're fantastic. So I was talking to my friends going, what would it be like if you walked to the end of the universe? Like, from the earth to the end of the universe. You're never hungry. You lived forever. You didn't need sleep. But no, you get hungry after an hour. What if you want a McDonald's? What if you want McDonald's while you walk into Mars? And it's like, well, but pretend there's no hunger. And then it finally decided, no, we can't do this. Sorry, can't do it. And I was like, okay, instead of that, how about a car? What if a car can drive? They can do that, right? No, house, jet, ski, dead baby plastic twitch again? No? But the best one of all that I've always wanted to use in stand-up comedy is a situation if everything in the world was one person. Have you seen Being John Malkovich? Yeah, it's a fantastic film. But what if this one person was a certain Hollywood actor? What if this one person was Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger? So like the alarm goes off, it's like, wake up, puny man, wake up! I eat your cereal, stop eating me! I need my greens. And then you turn on the radio, it's like, okay, 25-hour gym, open now, come on now! And you take a taxi, it's like, where do you want to go? I know where you want to go, you're me! Everything sounds like Arnold, even me. So when you go to the gym, you start pumping weights, but the weights are also Arnold. So it's like, come on, yes, lift me. Come on, continue lifting me. And then when you leave to the loo, you always have to go, I'll be back. And you leave. You come back and you go, I'm back. And it's like, yes, it's been 16 years. And it's like, oh, why? How come? It's like, welcome to the gym. It's called the Expendables. Ooh, burn. Even the burn is Arnold Schwarzenegger. You just received me. Then you go to the cinema in the evening and watch The Terminator. Oh, what does that movie sound? It sounds like a puny film. And everyone is Arnold Schwarzenegger, except for Arnold Schwarzenegger, who's like an Irish bald, like 40-year-old drunken man. And he's just like, hello. Who's he? Oh, he looks strange. The thing is, though, with Arnold Schwarzenegger, if everyone was him, no insecurity. I was like, oh, I'm nothing compared to him. Oh, wait a second, I'm him. Oh. Everything would be a fantastic mirror. Oh, look, it's me. And there's not a reflection, but it's actually two of him. There is always someone hiding behind every mirror acting as Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, hello there, I feel your pain. Oh, thank you very much. And the guy was going, so, where are you from? We would know the answer. So, where are you from? I'm from where you are, you idiot. I'm a cop. Just gonna dig into my material looks. Is anything else I need to say? Poop. Not doing good here, Dean. You got the paper out. So, Oh, yes, the poetry. I do poetry, it's fantastic. Oh, yes. I sometimes do backwards poetry. It's, I don't know, I can't think of a punchline for that one. Ooh. Ah, you weak. Shut up, you. So the poetry, the thing is I freestyle. I love to freestyle rap, it's fantastic. It's like laying on a beat and I'm like spitting mad rhymes and it's fantastic. But I always get asked to freestyle at the worst time possible. I'm absolutely smashed, I'm like almost in a coma state. I'm like, oh, Dean, freestyle. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh man, I can't do that. Come on, rhyme. What? Whereas if I was in a theatre, I could be like, yeah, boy, my rhymes are fascinating. I'll be the kind of person who will be the fascinating, but you don't know what that means. You can't even have a dictionary. I'm sorry, but my rhymes are legendary. I'll continue for like several hours on end. But no, always at the most awkward scenes, I'm delivering a child. Oh, push, come on, push, just one more. Oh, you're that boy, aren't you? You rap, don't you? I'm like, come on, you're almost there. Come on. Stop. And I'm pulling the baby out, and the baby's going. Yeah, it's Dr. Dre. It's like, yo, what are you doing here? Yeah, it's just a dream. Oh, thank God, so reality, I wake up and I'm delivering another baby. It's like, Dean, why'd you fall asleep? Or I'm at a camp and I'm saying mad rhymes and like palindromes and tautograms and whatever you call it, and then everyone claps and I'm like, oh, thank you, that's really cool. And then I realise I'm in sign language camp. Can't freestyle in that, can I? It's like, how many rhymes there, is it? Oh, he's the worst rapper ever, Eminem's better, even though I can't hear him. I think I've overstayed my stay here, so I'm trying to think of the last joke. Oh, one last joke, one tiny last joke. So, what did the man do when he dropped the soap in the communal shower?